over the field.
I think we are live
I've
on
got his
YouTube.
camera on. He's got a scrapbook for all of us.
I'm gonna be PG today.
I love how nobody
I just got
joins
shot, dude.
the YouTube stream.
They all want the instant version. They don't want no delay.
Second delay.
Oh, Oth got a beard, bruh. Fuck yeah. I knew he was cool.
Beard master.
I knew he was cool.
That was the trade we took.
You guys got like the Viking beard going on. I love it.
Yes. Yes, did great
He's
today
running
in the
wood
bot.
all day. No wonder he was.
The bot is up 1, 2, 3 trades today. 1, 2, 3, 4 trades. But they were kind of minor. So like I said, hey guys, what's up? With streaming, I'm gonna be eating. Hold on, let me ping everybody. I'm gonna be eating for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna still be talking with you guys. Just watch the price. We already took the trade, so we'll see if we can get another one. Let me know if he disconnects or does anything, okay? Hopefully we don't. I'm kind of looking for higher right now. ES looks weak though. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hopefully it's silent. You guys can speak while I'm eating. Please. That's a speak, not sniff.
I'll give you the slide experience.
Hey yo, POV slide.
Can't tell if this video is even on. POV slide. Oh.
What do you guys think the price is gonna go next? Up or down?
I think we might go make a high today.
Kind of gray.
Yeah, strong.
Looks very bullish right now.
Yes, it's very bearish though. It feels running.
Yeah, it is.
This rally is making me not have so much FOMO about the short target not getting hit.
Right.
We got those shorts right at the perfect time.
Literally.
If you're looking for short, this is the best place to go for it, right? It's the BPN I was talking about. But if we invest this area, am I dead? I'm not. I didn't cancel, right?
Sand at NQ.
Yes, if we invest this area, this BPR right here, and this 5 minute, then we can see high on NQ. 3S, I want to say this, I appreciate it first. We have previous daily high, by the way. Why does nobody join the YouTube stream, bro? That's not fair. I'm streaming for nothing.
You should
We
clip out
gotta,
the videos. Might as well just making shorts.
yeah, the shorts is the way.
Do you know DOA?
Show 'em on TikTok. We gotta get a TikTok manager, bro. I'm still waiting for Aaron to
Intruder.
finish the outro from shorts so I can post more.
I think Walid's brother was gonna do it, but it bounced. It dipped.
Mayhem, why'd you dip, bro?
Wait, what happened?
You're Walid's brother.
Oh, that's wild. You're just racist now.
What?
And just remember, YouTube caught that.
I'm not race baiting.
Bruh.
You know, it
Why?
actually makes sense why ES.
Bruh. Limit order hit the tick again. It didn't fill me.
Bruh.
Makes a lot of sense.
Stupid.
Guys, we did a market review
Bring it
yesterday for
down
like
one tick.
we did a market review yesterday for like 5-10 minutes, I think. And everything we said on there, it worked out. It played out today. Like I'm shit at market reviews.
Everything
but
came true?
Everything came true. I think I was probably bullshitting yesterday when it came true today.
There we go, finally. Goodness. I mean, shit, if you were just kind of winging it, Luke, and it came true, maybe that's telling you something.
We have SMTs at the lows, don't we? No, we don't. No, we don't. Alright, guys. So again, order blocks respecting the opening price of this order book right now. It's inversing this BPR, no close here. In 3 seconds, we're gonna get a strong close. We're gonna. ES already closed above this one. So ES is picking up. I see ES going to this first presentation again. So if you're looking for longs, you can maybe target this. We're above previous daily high. We are above a weekly. I don't know what that was. I think weekly something. I mean, NQ is below this one. So like I'm not sure. All the objectives have been here again. In the AM session, I think Silent was long somewhere around here, and he held all the way up there. So around here, and hold all the way up there. Beautiful trade, brother.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. And then we called the short. We had sweep strategy short. We have New York AM swept premium session high. Hold on. New York AM swept premium session high. We got a charge. We entered at the charge. Boom. New York swept session high. Premium session high. London high. We got a charge. We got enter. Boom. Profit. Again, London swept premium session low. Asia low. We got a charge. Boom. Again, London swept premium session low. We got a charge. Boom. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5 winning trades today from Sweden. It's the simplest strategy. If you cannot follow along, and look how it bounced from this thing right here. Follow this strategy, guys. It's simple. It draws it for you, and if you put the automatic, oh my god, that so yeah, sweep, charge, boom, sweep, charge, boom, sweep, charge, boom, sweep, charge, boom. Easy. So now I'm looking for higher, but like, I don't know where to. By the way, Teleon is speaking to me on WhatsApp now. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. She replied, thanks to Shady. Shady was the media.
Bring her back. She'll come back soon.
So this is the weekly, guys. We finally filled these. We came back into this. So we said this on the stream. I want us to go through this remaining portion of this volume imbalance. So the actual FPG right there. We came through it. And our last target, so we had this target, and we had one more target. So at the midpoint of this week. Give me a sec. Oh, there we go. We tapped to this one right here. I don't know. I don't see targets, guys. I really don't see targets. We have this order. We have the midpoint of this week, so this can be the only thing we got. Right. That's the only draw I can see. We have immediate rebalance on the 4-hour, guys. That's how we got the pump. I'm gonna upload yesterday's market stream so you'll see why we took this trade. I said we tap into the level. We are at level. We swept. We got a chosh, and sorry, that's the 15-minute. Sweep. We got a chosh, so we entered at market open. We wanted the market open to gap up into this breaker block right here. As soon as they tapped it, I entered at the breaker block and I got that down here. I was targeting, and I said on the stream I want to target this volume imbalance, but I had to go. I had to the cafe was closing. I had to leave, so I had to close the trade here, $270. I eventually came to it. That was the only trade I took. So now what I want to see is, I don't know what I want to see. Honestly, I have no idea what I want to see. I need you guys' help in a minute, but what I would wait for is nuke PM to sweep previous session high and drop, or leave an SMT with ES. We did invest this 5-minute. Finally, this is the first structure we broke the upside. So now I'm leaning towards longs. Okay. Any retracement is probably a lower time frame market maker sell model. Let's have a look. Sorry, a buy model. Maybe on the 1 minute, maybe on that 30 seconds, 15 seconds. Let's see. What do you mean it's good? What's wrong with my stream? Really? Can you guys not hear me?
We can hear you.
You keep cutting off like maybe every 4 words.
Seriously?
That may just be your connection. I can hear him fine.
Crazy, I might need 2 Ethernet cables now.
1200 ms, bro. I have 1200 ping.
What the heck?
You got something called a 5G. You heard of it? When are they gonna come out with 6G?
Never.
I think China did that.
6G is the full mind control.
There's nobody
5G
watching.
is just partial mind control.
There's nobody watching on YouTube, so I'll just end the stream on YouTube.
Well, maybe we'll get a little bit better connection on this stream. The stream for me is loading. I can't even see it. On Discord, I mean.
In all honesty, I'm bearish, but since we finally, was this just a rebalance to fill this and then continue going down? That's potential. We bounced from 8:30.
Damn, there's a couple fighting right now. I can hear them screaming from here.
Oh,
The girl's
man,
like,
that's
after all
Florida
the
for
shit
you.
you put me through. We're on the water, bro. How could you be mad on the water?
Ungrateful.
Florida.
Ungrateful.
I feel for my brother's pain. He just standing there on the they're like they're talking to each other through the truck, so they both got the doors open on either side, and they're like screaming
Oh,
into the truck.
no.
But he's just standing there taking it. And unless she's talking to somebody else in the truck, he was yelling back for a minute. A little quick drama in the middle of the market stream.
It's the mitigation block. Am I still cutting out, guys?
For right now, we can
No,
hear
we
you.
hear you. Now we hear you.
I'll change cafes like the next streams. It's disgusting. So I think this is a retracement to go back up. Looks very bearish now. Told you guys a nice shot would be right
The
there
way
inside this breaking
they,
block.
yeah,
But once
the
he
way they moved it
invalidated,
with that much velocity.
old me would be trade chasing this, but as soon as I click the short button, it's gonna reverse.
Damn, son.
His pigeons at his meetings.
Must be.
Okay, that's my stump. Oh. We rejected previous daily high. We came back to OTE. We came inside the end dog. Counting. So this orange line is the equilibrium. I don't know. This is what happens when all the objectives of the daily and the weekly are happened, guys. You don't know the buyers. I have no idea. Look, this came to one standard deviation. It came back to equilibrium of this fractal. Now it's displacing back down. Does it go to 1.5? I think it goes back to 1.5. Game and tap this one. Mitigation block. I wanna see what it does at equilibrium and give me a change of state of delivery. You tap the 5 minutes. OB is midpoint right now. Close below this. Orange line, that means this low is gonna be in the crosshairs. ES looks more bearish. ES can be going to this daily open. Alright, NQ tap equilibrium. Let's see what it does here. Is anybody shorts?
Yeah, I am. I've already taken half my position off though. I think we're gonna go to AM FP.
Where's
There's
that?
that small little volume imbalance left on the 15 at 409s.
Oh, mine. Oh yeah, that's a great target.
Ba, ba, ba. Oof.
I came back to the 15-minute change of state of delivery. Damn. So, if the draw is down, where would you guys short? Like, what would your entry be?
It's mad tough because though they did bunch of green candles from 1 o'clock into that last high in the fair value gap, then they just pretty much made a massive ass BPR on the 5 and 15. So if there's going to be anything that comes, it has to be like close by fair values. But even then, it's mad hard to trust that, you know, it'll take us down in one route.
If this candle closed below the BPR or inside of it, and it displays out of short it down easily. But it closed above, so like.
Because I did. What are you saying?
I was just saying it closed above, so that just made me bullish now.
I did see an IOFED come in at 2448, but it was way too quick.
It's gonna be high resistance to the upside. This area at least. Okay, it's going to this right now. This is the draw, but I don't know how to find an entry right now.
It's still dumping, dude. I walked away for
Yeah.
like a minute. I hear order filled. That's crazy. Now I'm down to 1/3 original position. Let's go.
Let's go.
Nasdaq did speed up the drop compared to ES and YM, so I don't think he'll stop. At least not until that
I hope
400
not,
gets
bro.
tapped into.
Let me hit my daily profit target on my combine, bro.
At 413s to 410s, the 9:45 and 10 o'clock volume imbalance that was left by the news. I've been watching that shit for like the last 2
Yeah,
hours.
they just hit it.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Just hit it.
It's funny. Right when Luke started the stream, we're talking about I wanted to see new highs being made. Here we are.
There we go. And 1.5 elevation as well. What is this dump, bro?
Holy shit, dude.
I think Trump just probably came on. I know he's about to do something because there was something between
Bruh.
1 to 2 o'clock he was gonna do.
Now it's
There's
back,
AMFP. That was my final target.
back to opening range right now. At
Goodness.
9:30 open.
Holy shit.
Peep the entry, boys.
Chad, bro, why do you always have like music playing in the background?
Something to keep
Hey.
him
Oh,
distracted
God.
from all the Nasdaq
Fire
cookery.
entry, Chad. Sounded like some low-key like ukulele type music you'd hear while on the beach in Hawaii.
It's Fleetwood Mac. I'm not trying to get him copyright.
Hey, I fuck with Fleetwood Mac.
Alright, I think it's
Damn,
time to
Chad, that was the
balance.
intraday trade, bro. Like one shot, one kill.
And we just now started PM session 2, so
PM reversal, AM lows, and they need to go tag that in dog down there they left alone.
Might as well go into new week opening gap low at that point, right?
You guys see it going
He
lower
just
more?
refused to mitigate it properly.
potentially.
We went from previous day high to
That's
previous
heavy,
day low.
bro. Got heavy real quick.
I don't trust big
No, we
dumps,
didn't go
bro.
for previous day low.
Previous day high, sorry.
Previous day low was mad
Previous-
for because
We went
Previous
from
day low is
I
from
made a
new high to
mistake.
previous day low. I mean previous day high.
I made a mistake, lads.
Nah,
I meant previous month low to previous day high.
yeah, that sounds right.
Sorry, you know. We have FP here, we have 9:30 opening here, and we have the opening range as well. So let's see if we target that. Look, just because it dumped this much, it came all back in 3 candles. So like, this is just like it dumped 3 candles down, it can make it back up easily. How the market is freezing.
100%. They're like one-shotting all these moves, so it's like either you're in it and it works out, or there's no in between, because in between just cooks you.
Sounds like Lobex.
hey.
The movement does feel like it though. Like I know the range is still a lot more, but the movement does feel like Lobex.
Volatility's back. For now, at least. That one felt
Yeah.
good.
We take 2 micros. We address $200. Go for the high. Make it. What's out of the position?
Put that over there. Just let her
We
run.
left a 5-minute wickless candle at 4333, so if it wants to come tag that before dropping, that would be lovely.
Which time frame?
A 5-minute, there's a wickless candle, the last one from 125. But it has to be quick though, because to keep this trend intact, like that should just be like a manipulation area where it just taps into it and easily dumps right back down.
How's it on the micros? Are you talking about NQ?
Yeah, I'm always on NQ. And the
Yeah,
same
I
thing.
see it. I see it.
I'm tired of micro having that discrepancy with mini right now.
Yeah,
Mark
we
out
have
9:28 Eastern Time.
928. Which wait, 928 candle? Yeah. Okay, I see it.
Opening cross.
Noob.
Alright, so you see this looks like a dirty 2022 model.
Do
The
you see
first
that, Hawk?
initial.
That's the noob right there. 9:28 is when they open the noob, the 2-minute pre-market window
in this breakable right now.
for people who want to participate in setting the open price.
I don't want to short this. Break a look right now. Wait for this 5 minute though. Potential fight. How we target? Did we hit 2 standard deviations?
Order filled.
Oh, that's fair. I guess I want to look for longs, but I want to take a short to like 9:30 opening. Alright, we have. Shorting down. They respected the previous daily high, but did it close below 1.5? If it did, we got one.
Tad, do you see further out targets as a continuation? Cause I'm just out of curiosity.
Okay, sure, we close
On
below.
the way there.
Closing the short, we close exactly above 1.5, so I expect the retracement to equilibrium for range.
They're gonna get real nasty and beat you up on the way there, but it should get there at some point.
Yeah, because I'm contemplating if that fair value above the wick list is worth actually entering on. Because I hate taking entries after externals already been delivered.
Switch to longs.
I would say you can enter on any OTEs right here, bearish OTEs, because this would be, in terms of a market maker model, this would be stage 2 distribution here, and this swing up is an OTE back into an order block. Hasn't given an entry on it yet, so that's a little concerning. But it is doing the OTE swing. And if that's stage 2, then it makes sense that it would deliver finally down to the opening range gap, which it just missed by 1 tick. And then if that's the case, and this is PM session, then we're PM reversing, right? So PM reversal is going to have one trading setup for live liquidity, and the most salient liquidity left is going to be the AM lows. And the AM lows have formed in that seek and destroy little condition there. They formed relative equal lows and equal wicks and smooth bodies.
And smooth bodies, yeah. I've been watching that all morning.
And some sort of like inverted head and shoulders retail type pattern. So, and then they missed it in doing so. They missed hitting the nested end dog down there inside of the lower quadrant of this this end dog, and he was originally calling for 2340s this morning because he wanted to see the low of the end log reach. So if they give him what he was originally looking for combined with all of that, then yeah, we should get delivery from right here or maybe the next swing up then down.
Can they consolidate it until I get back home? Is the question that I want to know.
You can't log in from your phone?
No. If I log in, it'll log me out on my computer. I'm recording on it.
No.
I'm long into equilibrium to short it back down. This is a great area to short. But This signature here, 1.5 standard deviation, we did not close below it. We immediately displaced back up. That is a signature for me to go back to equilibrium of the range. So let's see what works out. Hopefully we'll get an SMT with a yes.
Pretty interesting.
We're at 8:30 inside a 5-minute and a break up, so it's very bearish, but I'll take my chances with the cups.
Oh.
I'm freezing. We have this order block right here above our entry, so, and this one here, so be careful. We have this 50-minute order block, so we might well have to close the trade here. I don't know. Take some partials there off. Minute order block, so she's shivering right now. What the hell? I'm expecting a big rejection.
Bro got the shisha sickness.
I'm gonna take 3 off it instead, just because we're against wild, against the roll and 50-minute order block. Just switch sides, 3 micros there. And then I'll look to short this area again. I'm in a place where I really want to short, but like, this 1.5 standard deviation is very critical. So respecting that 5-minute kind of separate. Kind of want to add more. Ali Bey, şunu açabilir misiniz? Shall we add more? You're risking a little bit. Mayhem, are you there?
Yes, what's up?
Is this candle at 1325 the one without a body, without a candle that way?
Wait, repeat that question?
The candle at 1325 is the one without a wick?
Yeah, that's the wickless candle on the 5-minute, which is paired with the bearish fair value. So anywhere between like 433 to 439, if we can turtle into there and then set up a 2022, it could be an easy short in a perfect world. And they're stacking all these equal lows on the other indexes, so hopefully.
Expecting this so heavily right now. It's just gonna flush at any moment. Ali Bey. That stop loss pretty high right now. No, honestly, I don't see this late low taking out yet. Until we push up the equilibrium. Let's see how this goes. It's in a macro right now. Still a single 1 minute FPG, bro. Ali Bey. Şunu açabilir misiniz ya? 5 kez sordum. So cold.
Is it an indoors cafe?
Yeah, it's normally hot, but they turned the heater off, so I told them to turn it on.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
gonna give me
shit.
entry, bro. I think I'm gonna just close up shop now. I'm not chasing this drop.
Nah, bro.
I want to put it at the low, but like I sized in a bit.
Those are micros or minis? Oh, they're micros. They're micros. Unless they want to do like a double inducement over here where they just take out those relative bodies at 416s and then they pop it one more time up to 433s and then, you know, 2022 it back down. But asking for that would just be too much.
Back to break even. Let's have the 5 minute top again. Well, I'm trading right now, it's really hard. Hopefully it taps the previous daily high and then bounce again.
for the top of the opening range gap now.
That's what I want to target, but like I want it to go equilibrium, then we're gonna short it back to this level. Then want to
The
go.
only thing is like they won't take it to equilibrium if it's mid objective. So like the only time equilibrium retracements happen is when the objective is actually just to retrace into it. So if this really just wants to dig, it would make sense why it's not coming up back up to equilibrium.
Agreed, but I trust my standard deviations, and the only reason it's just not pumping really hard is because we have a 5 minute and inside of a 5 minute break. So
Yeah. The algo doing algo things again, man. They sped it up just to slow it back down. Like it's been doing this crap like all day.
add it on more. Just need a 1 minute FPG. There we go. Yeah, yeah. Back to break even. If you guys don't not comfortable with this trade, you can flip through to get our break even. Maybe our last chance.
Let's find out what's going on with Trump, man. There's something definitely happened.
We were risking $200 with 3 micros. Now we're 9 micros, and we're still risking $200. Like 300 maybe. It's 5 minutes. I wish he was not there. A new 5 minute wick that should protect us. Profit. Come on, Micro, do something, Micro. About to get a shot from that fight. Oh, thank God they turned the heater on, bro. Still respect the CEO of this 5 minute. I want it to close above ASAP, please. Go immediate rebalance. The macro should take out these highs and at least come back to this 1 minute or 5 minute. This is an auto block, FEG, breaker block. It's a perfect shot, you know, but trusting what I know about standard deviations. I trusted wrong, I guess. Yeah, starts flushing now. It's gonna be bad. It's 400 on this trade. It closed above, but it's open below. It's gonna probably do a wick down real bad. I don't know if I should just put it at the low, you know, and be content with it. They may bounce from this 5 minute. Rejection block right there. One more. Get my entry down. I'm tired of swooping this so badly. If it sustains this, we're gonna be good. Back to break even almost. Shall we just exit the trade, guys? Chat, what do you guys think?
It's not hard to say anything because we're just stuck in a box, possibly creating a balanced price range. So honestly, absolutely no clue right now. And we also had SMT with ES and YM. They took out the lower low and NQ didn't, so that just got me even more confused.
Let's get like 300 bucks. I want to put my stop loss at the low and just be content with it, you know? How much will we risk? 75. $400. Okay. Well, it's understood.
14'e değil mi bir çay?
Right, we got SMTs, which is great. That's a good start right now. But I don't think it's gonna hold. Actually, it may. If we invest this 1 minute. Guys, you can always de-risk, like you can de-risk. We accumulate, manipulate down into an important level. Let's see if we displace back up now. That's the last chance I see it, dude. This is the final thing, but if it comes back here, it may wick down and close above. While this wicking, it's probably gonna stop us out. NQ looks like it wants to run up now. Salah. Very bearish. So we just take our lot. I see the potential in the trade. It's just I'm not comfortable. I'm really not comfortable. Like imagine we were shorting here. Okay, we would have been more in a worse situation in my opinion. We would have been in a really worse situation. So I'm happy just where the entry is. If it was somewhere around here, it would have been much better. I mean, I bought all the way up to 11 contracts, so to try to fix that, to try to remedy the situation, but it's not really doing anything. Still respecting the order flow, the British ones, but goes about. That's good. We just removed the breaker. Would it look nicer for us? No, it doesn't. It didn't dump. Feel free to get out a break even, guys. This is it's getting 50-50, but it's about 60% is gonna go up, 40% is gonna go down like a single candle. Because we have important targets down here. I did a few more. They're gonna stop us out. Like this.
Hit your nugget.
Yeah, nugget. Oh no. Oh no. Keep that low intact, baby. Space back up, please. Just like that. Continue up. Oh no, we gotta get stuff out. Oh no, the candles are transforming. Oh my god, that was so close. That was so close. That was so close. Yeah, I'm getting the displacement I want, which is this is great. Okay, this is great. This is great. This is absolutely great. I think we're good now. Still, our entry is all the way up there, bro. Oh no. They're gonna dump it back up in like the same candle. That would be insane.
Going to the house.
Added 7 more.
It's okay. We're gonna go back to the park later.
Back in profit, boys. Let's fucking go. We're up 200. We can close actually and just take out 200.
Hey, your chicken. Can you eat it?
Shall we take our win?
Eat it for me and we'll go. We can go to the park later, okay?
Win break even now.
And it's your chicken.
Let's just take $200. What do you guys think?
You could trim some off, the same advice you gave me earlier, and hold on to your position.
I can't, because if I do that, it's gonna move my average entry up. I'm gonna move it like this.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Take it for 300. That's what we wanted. Ah, let's take it here for $250. Oh, it's gonna go run straight to our TV though. I'm just too much.
That was stressful.
$500 for the day, so I think $250. Actually, more than that. I was up 230. Yeah. It's gonna go straight to TV, guys. I didn't want to risk more because I've been in the trade for long. Look, we're off like 300, 400 right now. Oh my god, who's still in the trade?
Yeah, I think it's about to rip. I think it's gonna rip, boy.
It's gonna rip, guys. It's gonna rip. If you guys still have some micros,
I'm trying to get home as fast as I can.
Run, Silent, run.
It's gonna rip, guys.
Idiot 1 and Idiot 2 took on New York AM lows and Nasdaq stuck around. Nice. Isn't that lovely?
Shit.
Guys,
What do you do though? The fact didn't pop.
Bro, it hit TP, it hit TP. Why did I close? I told you guys, this low is protected. This low is protected because of this 1.5 standard deviation. Look, it hit TP, three of our TP. It's gonna hit the third TP right now. Third TP hit this volume imbalance. And finally, there's 2 micros that were left on this right there. This is the draw. Guys, why did I close? We went too many as well. Would have made. Oh, would have made 700 on this trade. Who's still in the trade? Why did I push it out the moment it went my direction? Oh my god, guys, look. Oh, would have been up 700. We were like 2 ticks away from getting stopped up, but I told you that low is protected. It's going straight to the draw, guys. I couldn't take partials, guys, because my average entries was going down. So if I close some, it's gonna move my average entry up, and then I'm gonna be in negative. So let's say I'm up $200. If I close some, it's gonna put me in like negative $20, and that's gonna scare the shit out of me.
Futures actually sell your initial entries first, so the only thing that would have been left behind is your averaging ins that you did around the 409s. I wanted to say that, but I
Really?
wasn't trying to stress you out, so.
I wish you said that. I would have closed
It
like
always
10.
takes out your. I was trying to, man, but I'm just not trying to like backseat your trade right now, so.
There you go. Draw's about to hit, guys. Thanks, Dodo. Guys, if we held this trade, oh my god. We would have been up 1k. $950. I'll take $250, guys. We would have lost 400. I'll take $250.
100%.
Sir, draw is in the process right now. And once standard deviation, it can push up into this area as well, but it's pretty far. I think this area we hit equilibrium, and then if it starts the space staying down, we can go and see 2 standard deviations. Maybe pump into the 930 open and to the quadrants of the opening range and the 2 standard deviations. But see the 1.5 standard deviation? I love you, baby. Except I love you. Can we get some W's in the chat? Oh, there's 20 people. There's 20 people in there. Holy shit. I'm glad I didn't check this because I would have got scared. Thanks, brother.
Good management of your trade, man. Very good management. It's not even about the fact that it worked out initially, but that was great management on your part.
Thanks, brother. I was pyramiding in on every wick. Like I was seeing institutional order first still bullish, like midpoints they've been respected, so I was adding on to the flop. Added here, added here,
What the
added here,
fuck?
added here, added here, added here. Who did that? Probably Chad. I bet Anathan is in the trade and still holding the trade. He's a better holder than I am. The draw is about to hit, guys. Oh, would have made 950 bucks. I was gonna be sad. I moved my stop loss to break even, so like if it retraced a little bit, it would have stopped us out and then ran. So I was like, okay, let me just take the 250 bucks. Get out. If you're still in the trade, target this, okay? Yeah. Oh my god, 1k trade. That draw hit, guys. Drop W's in the chat. Again. Guys, you have no idea how hard, how scary it is to do this, okay? But the scariest trades are the best ones. The hardest ones are the best ones. Look how hard this is. We have a high, higher high, lower low. We have a breaker block. It's a 5 minutes, so it's a high time frame breaker block. We have a 5-minute FVG, and we have another one here. And we basically, after taking highs out and came back to OTE, we displaced, and we came so short from this deep, from like the draw on liquidity, by like a few ticks, and we were longing here. So like, we're going against everything, just based on one thing, and that is the standard deviations. I worked with these for 3 years, so I trust these more than what I trust on the chart. And yeah, draw hit, and probably we can come back to one standard deviation. Go ahead, brother.
You know the market's ass when everything's decoupled because it's funny. ES and YM pressed right for the lows while NQ got boxed up. It's annoying. It's very annoying.
Yeah. Scary stuff, bro. Scary stuff. When the market pumps like lately, since Trump took office, when the market pumps like this, and you get like a big candle back, it's gonna be driven all the way back there because everybody thinks, oh, after this pump, we're not gonna go back to this low. This low is protected, right? I mean, I used to think the same, but until Trump took office, nah, bro. Just like we did this pump, we're gonna take it out even faster. And back to the draw. So here, if you're looking for shorts, here is the correct thing, and you can target it, the low right there. We have SMT still, but yeah, I think I'm done. I called it straight out for you here, guys. So we should have been way more up. Right here, the sweep strategy, sweep, Josh. Told you guys short here, but if we inverse this first presentation right there, you can hold longer. And if you want, don't enter here. Wait for retracing back up into this breaker block. High, higher, high, lower, low. It's gonna bounce from the first presentation, so it bounced here, up into our breaker block, and into this inversion. So we have this inversion and this BPR to protect your stop loss. This is the inversion, and this is the BPR. So basically, either wait for entry here or take an entry for your stop loss just above the breaker block for 10 points, or just above the BPR, and eventually, once it breaks through the first presentation, it should start running. Once it broke through it start running. And even if you're still holding that trade, put it above the breaker block, you wouldn't have got stopped down. It's the lowest down candle. So if we took this, I would have held onto this longer, but since I don't know. I told you guys this, but I was going to break my fast, so I was going to the cafe. Good stuff though, good stuff. Scary stuff. The hardest ones are always the best ones. That's what she said. Draco.
Gotcha ass.
Draco got me, bro. Draco doesn't miss, bro. Whatever we say, he holds it. He holds it. Yeah.
You're the one that said it, bro, not me.
In the context of training. But I guess it's
Context
applicable.
is a beauty of a thing, my brother.
You can't just take entries. You have to have context, narrative. The narrative and the context was trading.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Although it is applicable in every aspect of life. Adetin said nice trade. He's up $400 on 2 accounts on the XFA. Let's fucking go.
W.
He was minus 20 on the day, so he's up $436 on the day. I guess. Well done, brother. And let's go straight to this one standard deviation. Probably. So what was the aim? We came to 1.1 standard deviation. Came back to equilibrium. We came back down. We came to 1.5 standard deviation. We did not really close. This is a signature in the market that it's going to retrace to equilibrium. At equilibrium, it can either do 2 things. Find something that makes it go short and then show you signs like displacement down. Then you can come back and go to 2. Okay. If it goes back to like equilibrium and like it doesn't show you that it wants to go down, look, it's obviously not showing you it wants to go down. That means okay, that was just the move for today. That's probably the low. I've taught this for like 2 years, probably pretty much every stream until I turned my background to white. That's what I'm saying. One standard deviation is in the draw.
I'm listening to your every word here, Luke. I'm gonna make a meme out of you.
There you go, one standard deviation here, guys. Beautiful.
What a run.
That
IRB on the 1 minute there, Luke.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful.
I can imagine.
Beautiful.
Our lowest entry was here, bro. That was $1,700 trade.
Sheesh.
If we were in the original trade, we would have held it. We could have took partial and stuff, but like I added so much that a little pump for me is what I was gonna make. So I think if we held the original trade up to the draw, we would have made $200 something. But we made it just like a quarter of this move the way. So do I need it to go there? For my ego, yeah. But for making money, you don't need it to go there. Back to the FP. Our win streak continues, guys. We are 16 out of 16 winning days.
Let's go. Let's keep it rolling, baby.
When it comes to like winning streaks, they all have an end. So people are gonna be like, "Oh, this server is on 16-week streak. So next time they take a trade, I'm gonna go full size," and they're probably gonna get blown out.
The harsh reality.
I kind of want to break this streak, you know, because it's also mentally challenging. Like you have to keep. You're starting to just look at green. You're not looking at setups.
I see dude looking for 480 buy side.
480.
Yeah. Run on that lunch time.
Right. You need a 50-minute inversion, which we're getting right now. Oh, just now. No, never mind. 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, if we close above this 15-minute, we'll probably go to your 480 and way more. But remember, we have a 15-minute Tuesday, so today's 15-minute already just above us right now, side of it. This may give you an entry to go. If it closes above and I retrace back in, you can go. It may just wick it and go back down and close inside the box. That would be a better signature. And we have this breakup box, so everything is looking bullish right now. We don't really have a breakup box. I lied, I'm sorry. Had an hourly. Oh god, I didn't even know we had an hourly actually. if you were short targeting 930, like the opening range, this is what would have happened. You would have came one pick away. Like Mayhem, I want you guys' opinion. Would you have took this differently than I? Would you be shorting this? Does it make sense to short?
So the thing is, I look at other indexes heavily. So when ES did that lower low and NQ failed too, I probably would have hit market close right there, despite where NQ was, if I was in shorts from that last drop. But in terms of shorting it again, I would need a whole nother setup right now. So
No,
I don't know if
I
I would
mean
short
here.
this pop.
After this candle, when he came back,
Yeah,
retraced into this 5-minute breaker block and an FPG, would it be shorted down?
yeah, no, I wouldn't have shorted that because we already manipulated down. Like, it hit the ES hit the objective that it needed to. So if it came back up after it SMT down there, I probably would not have been interested. You're talking about that 440 fair value, right? Like that 439, 440 fair value, price wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have done it just because
That guy was not here. Come back.
we did have two indexes that took out New York AM lows and Nasdaq failed to do it. So
Awesome. So I was not a DJ.
no. It's because there was that SMT and it reacted with nice institutional sponsorship. You can't really go against that. It's hard to ignore.
Just wish for hell, bro. All right, so same thing, guys. Same, absolutely same exact thing. So we have a low, we have a high. We said one standard deviation. It came straight to one standard deviation, rejected. What does that mean? It's gonna go back straight to equilibrium, just like what we did. Here's your equilibrium. It's your equilibrium. It's gonna go back straight here. Watch it. Find support and then continue going up. If it doesn't find support, it's gonna go back down. Watch it. Came back straight to equilibrium. Exactly the same thing we did here. The only difference in here, guys, is that everything is bearish. So when it touches one standard deviation, it's gonna go straight to equilibrium without any hesitation. Okay. Here on the other hand, this is the one standard deviation, 1.5 standard deviation, right there. This is right here. Now we should go back to equilibrium, right? Equilibrium of what? The last fractal we have. So this is the fractal. Right here. It's not gonna go straight up like it did here from this one standard deviation back to equilibrium, from here to equilibrium, because we have a 5-minute FVG, we have a breaker block, we're pretty much very bearish on this leg down here. So it's gonna struggle. So we had to stay in this struggle, and I anticipate that struggle. But it was more struggling than I anticipated. Okay? That's the only difference. So just exact same thing happened right here. You have a low, lower low, high and high. This is a breaker block right now. This
That
one is
rejection right there too, Luke, was OTE from that swing.
from the
Yeah, I
swing,
noticed that as well. I
100%.
was gonna.
Go ahead, brother.
Just because ICT said look for that 480, I really try to get other confluences because I do not know if
Yep.
he's gonna be right. I genuinely don't know. And I don't want anybody chasing these volatile ass candles looking for his 480s and we may not get there. So make sure that if you're getting in on anything, you have your own reasoning because
Yeah. You gotta kind of err on the side of caution anytime he calls out levels like that.
yeah,
So, okay, great.
because that rejection honestly was not cute.
No.
ICT one's 480.
Yeah, now he's
mentioned
bearish on the
4.
lows.
I knew it.
Fourth.
Case
I
in
knew it.
point.
Okay, watch.
Oh
shit.
man.
Forget ICT for now. Watch what happened. We came to one standard deviation, we rejected. Where did we reject it? To equilibrium. At equilibrium, what did I tell you? We want to see it find support or find resistance. Is that finding support right now? I don't think so. This is equilibrium. Okay. So what's it gonna do? Now you look for a setup. Okay. Once this candle closes, it tells you we're bearish. We're just working the standard deviations right now. Because that's the easiest way for the algorithm to reference standard deviations. This is the equilibrium. We close below it with a strong displacement.
Fair values.
Sorry?
Especially when they line up with fair values and other PD arrays, it actually starts looking like magic.
It is magic.
Shall we take a show back to the lows?
I'm not even gonna say anything right now because I did take entry at the 450s for the short, but I was just trying to tag out 430 relative equal low.
My boy.
Shit looks fake. I don't know.
I'm sure right
the dump or the pump?
Everything looks fake.
Touche.
I'm sure right now, guys, and I'm gonna get out once we hit this first presentation daily open on ES. So I'm gonna use this as my barometer right now. Where would my stop loss be?
I don't like how NQ is not. It's decoupled, bro. I don't like that though. Because YM and ES is just doing so much better, like in terms of why they're going to where they're going, compared to Nasdaq.
It's like that movie with Lindsay Lohan, bro. It's Freaky Friday, but it's Freaky Tuesday.
It feels that way.
Nothing's making sense today.
I'm probably gonna get stopped out at break even. Don't follow my idea just because I'm in it.
I had a really bad entry. I don't want to risk more than this. But it's still it's for me it's short right now. Stop loss above this 5 minute, this 1 minute. That's all I need. I don't need more.
Those few green candles that we did before we popped up to 457, they should get, like, in a perfect world, they should have gotten BPR'd, and I don't like how we're stopping at the 430s and doing the dilly-dally. So if it works, it works. If not, it doesn't matter to me.
I'm sure until ES touches this again. My stop loss placement is not that good. I don't want to risk more than this. It's just a proof of concept kind of trade. 2 micros, no more than 2 micros. We have a shit entry. This would have been a bad entry right here. So I'm tempted to add 2 more to bring my average up, but we'll just close and re-enter again. Because it sucks looking at it.
They actually are taking everything back to OT swings. I just noticed, like, it was 7%.
Yeah. Almost to the tick, bro.
Almost to the tick, yeah.
That
Yeah,
point,
almost to the tick.
0.705. It was 456 3/4, and the high there was
Ooh.
457.
All right, let's drag these stops down.
It's crazy, dude. Shit's not random.
Yes, sir.
Like,
Once
people
ES
not-
touches
not,
this,
believe it or not. Mayhem. No. Stop.
you can actually hold
Move it to
older
break
to the
even.
lows. But
Take half off at AM or PMFB. Yum.
candle's not even moving for me.
I mean, it sounds like ICT is chasing.
Is he shorts?
What?
What number? He wanted the 480 long, and then he just out of nowhere on the most volatile red candle down. He's like, "Nah, I'm looking for lows again." That's
Which are
disgusting,
you
bro.
looking
Like,
for?
what are you doing?
He's herding the sheep.
He's probably looking for those relative equals we left behind on this balanced price range accumulation or something. I don't know. I didn't open the Telegram. Silent said it.
One second. What's the trade? What's trading you doing, bro? It's not even moving on my TP. It's just going up and down. Down. Is it any? Is it?
Huh?
We're at 426. We're at 426.
It's moving.
It's
moving.
it's
Yeah.
spazzing right
It's
now.
back now for you.
It's not even moving. My
No,
PNL
my
is
chart's the
moving.
same,
Look,
actually.
look.
Oh yeah, no, you're missing a candle. Yeah.
Oh no, not again.
Yeah.
What the hell? How am I in negative while the price is?
Don't
Oh
be
no.
goofy. Aww.
Stop loss above again.
Back up.
Because ICT said shorts.
Can Chad call out ICT, please? Yo, not gonna lie, today it does feel like the algo's reversing every single comment he makes. I'm not even kidding. Like, as soon as he posts it up in his Telegram, it just instantly reverses him. And it's annoying.
Why did he post, bro? We were having fun.
Yeah, right. I have my stop at the exact same spot that you do, so if you get taken out, I'm also gonna get taken out.
What's your entry?
What the heck? What was that?
451s. 451.75.
451.
Don't ask me why I got in. I just had a gut feeling.
Bro,
that
your
that
stop
was
loss is
fake,
a
so I was
your
like, let me try it.
your profit is in your stop loss is in profit. That's not fair. My stop loss is in a loss.
Yeah.
Or immediate rebalance. I have to close the trade if this candle
It's
closes.
the structure
Yep.
part.
Where's my stop loss again? 20 seconds, guys. If this ends like this, I'm closing the trade. We're gonna get a big ass pump. Please close below.
I would just respect the stop though, because if the drop does happen, that gap that you have your stop hovering over, it should be left as a breakaway if you're right. Quotations on if you're right. That's why I have my stop over there. That gap should be left as a breakaway.
But we're having immediate rebalance, bro. We're having immediate rebalance. It's gonna wreck us. So bad. There you go. See?
Yeah.
That pump on ICT's head.
Is he pumping? Tell me he's long. Tell me he's long.
He's short.
Oh, fuck
He's
yeah.
He wants
yeah.
to see that same gap that he
And
wants to
Durst
see
the
the same
father.
gap that Mayhem was looking for breakaway. No, baby, go sit down.
In a
I went
perfect
from
world, though, it should
208.
hold because a lot of the do you remember that 5-minute fair value that I wanted to entry in before they did the lower low? Like they're pretty much reclaiming it, so it should try to play around anywhere between like that fair value. So we should not be seeing too much above 440s.
We have to come back to equilibrium twice. So
Plus,
I'm gonna...
look at.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, if this doesn't work out for you, I'll still assume that you're on your green streak because you're still green on the day. So don't let this small fluctuation.
No, it's fine. We're up 270 bucks, 245 bucks. We get stopped out, we'll still be up to 100.
Yeah, 100%.
So what are we targeting though? 830, this BPR, the lows?
Well, those relative equal lows they left behind at 402 would be nice, but if it doesn't work, then probably break even, or I mean, the stop loss.
We have this breaker block, which is a mitigation block at the same
It's
time.
taking
I
a
have
lot
no
of
idea.
time here.
I don't want to come back to equilibrium. I don't. That means it's not that bearish. I want to do what I did here.
I
Just
agree.
wait. Even the CEO of this, but like, if it comes back here, it's gonna wake us out. That's the problem. And still close below, and then you're gonna have people saying, "What do you? Tells the story. Weeks do the damage." Which is true. Which is true. Unfortunately, which is true. Oh no, this is gonna stop us out. It's immediate rebalance, bro. This is immediate rebalance. This is not. It didn't do anything. The point of immediate rebalance is to take a high or rebalance to some efficiency. So it did neither. So all these dumps.
Alright, ICT starting to backtrack his statements.
What's he saying?
Is he?
Yeah.
Now I
He
gotta
was
check
like,
this shit out.
he was like, this next upcoming candle needs to take out those last lows, or we're gonna revisit the 117 fair value that we left behind, which is at the 79% OTE.
What's the price of that?
And I agree with him. 462s. We can't sit through that, so either the move works now or it doesn't work.
I think we can just make 40 bucks, like 60 bucks for 40 bucks, and then we just call it in. Look at these wicks though.
They're respecting that small 5-minute gap from
Yeah.
what time is that, 120?
I swear.
I do like that.
I'm just not sure what the targets are. We have a literally a breaker block right here, a bullish one. Shall we de-risk? Just de-risk. I don't want it above this mitigation block anymore. Stop loss above it should be safe. But if that's a breakout block, I have no idea right now. I'm just making shit up.
This action is not fun, man. You know, we're getting back and forth in this massive range trying to find the big trends, so
I
it's
mean, look,
definitely
we
not
took
fun.
we took the trade here after the big dump, and then we closed it before the big pump. Then we have the big dump. We took the trade, and it's consolidating. Oh my God, my chance, my luck, bro. My luck sucks. And then you have people like, never mind. All right, we're up $7, guys. We're up $7, $8.
Okay, that's enough.
That's enough. $8 is enough. Okay.
I think
No, I'm talking to my kid. She won't leave me alone.
I know. I'm just kidding, dude.
once we get this next displacement taken out the previous low, I think it's safe to move everybody stops to break even. That 439 area should not get seen again. So if it even takes it out by a wick and it bounces back up, then obviously we'll know we're wrong. But
Yeah, I
once the
agree, bro.
displacement
I
comes in,
agree.
we should be good.
I agree. But I'm gonna terminate this trade if ES touches this level right here. Because I don't have a target right now. Like, we have this 830, we have this BPR, so I'll take one partial just in case. It's a fun trade, you know. Like, if we go all the way back to the lows, we make $50. Is it really worth this trade? I think I might size that one. I don't know what to do.
Damn, you know what? I might just join you.
Yeah, I'm sizing out one guy. It's not worth it. Oh, now you drop. I don't want it to go above this area anymore. We're risking $15 on this trade. Let's see if we can get $15. Oh, we're already out $15. Oh, what happened? What happened? Am I frozen? Oh no.
Whoa, what the
Whoa, it almost came to TP. Still, I don't want to close the trade
Your
until
screen
ES.
went white for a second, but you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. Trading view is messed up. I heard you guys had problems with it as well. What's going on, bro? Oh, did we hit TP?
Oh, well, it's nice to know we were able to inverse ICT without the whole back and forth bullshit.
I
do
guess.
think everybody should move their stops to break even now.
Guys, we hit
clean
TP. We hit
displacement.
TP. Yeah, move your stop to break even if you want to hold longer. ES already hit this box, so I'm out. I'm no longer in. Damn. Wish we had our 2 micros. We would have made $40. Then we hit the BPR. So this 8 was a TP. BPR was a TP, but more specifically, ES touching this gray box is a close on NQ. So it closed me out without even checking the chart. It was just white screen for me. Good stuff, guys. It can go to the lows, but it's just not worth it for me because we'd only make like $100 with 2-minute micros or like $50 with a mini with a micro. So I'll take this. 500 for the day.
Catch. At least you didn't get caught up with whole ICT 480 crap. Because I know for a fact going long, and it just way down on them. So good for us.
So,
Didn't become a statistic. GG's.
Yeah, that's really just became a statistic.
guys, I'm gonna take 1 micro just to open close a trade for my other account. Okay? Don't take this trade.
This is exactly why everyone should leave ICT's Telegram because he's
Don't
just
look at
not.
it, bro.
Dude,
He's just not on point, dude. He's not on point. Like he's a good teacher, but like a live price action reader, these days he's not doing it. And like
It's 100,000 on
like exactly what
that
you were saying.
Telegram.
He was like, it was like a FOMO thing, and then he was like, he was chasing, and then he's like, oh, I'm wrong. It's flip bearish, and then he's like, there was one little IRB that wasn't even that convincing. Like it looked good on the 1 minute, but the 5 minute, like it didn't. It still looked pretty bearish. And he's like, oh, we're gonna go back up.
And the
We're
thing
gonna
is,
revisit this fair value,
even
and
if
then
he
it just
didn't know
fucking
if it
jumps
was
right on his
bullish
head.
or even if you didn't know if it was bearish, right? Why would you tell people to chase it after we just popped off 60 points? Like at least bring up the idea like after a retrace something. Like at least expect these big fair value gaps that we ran up on to get mitigated or something. Like that's just ridiculous, bro. I think everybody should just leave the river. I mean, that channel though.
That's what I've been saying, man. It's not, the value that's there is not that great.
Not at all.
I mean, actually, I don't even know because I never joined it. So